This is the reality behind filming. Chantal has to get a good selfie in every angle before we can actually start. Just so you guys know what I go through.
Hello? And my producer just busted in. I only have a minute left to film. I only have a minute left. This ring light is messing with me, dude. It's like turning pink and then white and then pink and then white.
Don't play with your food, Chantal.
Little fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chantal here. And hey. So if you guys are just stopping by for the first time, you stumbled across my channel, I'm Chantal, and this is ThriftyThirties. Moms, just a little disclaimer. Today's topic, if you couldn't already tell by the title, is common misconceptions about breastfeeding. You might just want to watch this by yourself. A little mommy time, you know, maybe at the end of the day. What are some common misconceptions about breastfeeding? So I went on the internet. Here is the list that I have. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my list. Don't worry. So the first thing on the list is that it doesn't hurt. I have had 5 children, and each time it hurts. But if you happen to be one of those women and it's pain-free breastfeeding, let me know in the comment section, because I don't like you. The next common misconception that I have is that you will lose weight while breastfeeding. Girl, it don't work. It hasn't worked for me. I actually tend to hold on to weight while I'm breastfeeding, and as my child begins to breastfeed less, then I'm able to lose weight. So I'm not falling for that one. Another misconception would be you didn't breastfeed long enough. There's this thing, you know, you have to breastfeed to a certain age, to a certain point. You gotta do what you gotta do for your baby. Don't listen to anybody else. I don't think there's such a thing as breastfeeding too long. I mean, if your kid's getting ready to go to college and you're still breastfeeding, we might have a problem. But other than that, I think you're fine. The next thing on my list, I hear a lot of women say, well, if I'm gonna be nursing, I can't have any more caffeine. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having caffeine. In fact, when you're pregnant, you are allowed a certain amount of caffeine every day during your pregnancy. So I believe that would carry out while you're nursing as well. If you need your cup of coffee in the morning, by all means, have your coffee. If you're a soda drinker, have a cup of soda every day. It's okay. Do you, boo. Another misconception that I've heard this before, that sick moms shouldn't breastfeed. So basically, if you have a cold, you shouldn't nurse your child because you might get them sick, which is entirely false. Actually, if you are sick, you should nurse more frequently so that you keep your baby healthy, keep them full of all those vitamins that are in your milk. Also, just some cuddle and snuggle time while you're not feeling well. Just keep nursing your baby more. This next misconception is if you go long periods between nursing sessions, then you will somehow have more milk built up in your supply to give to your baby. You know, push it to every 3 to 4 hours so you have more milk. This is false. You should nurse when your baby's hungry. Nurse on demand. Another misconception, kind of like the opposite end here. If you're breastfeeding every hour, your baby's not getting enough milk. There's no way your baby's being nourished because you have to nurse so much. Every child's different. Some babies want to nurse every 3 to 4 hours. Some want to nurse every 30 minutes to an hour. I have experienced both of these types of babies. So you do what your baby needs. And the last thing on my list is that breastfeeding somehow prevents pregnancy. I'm one of those lucky women that gets my cycle back rather quickly after giving birth. And for me, this just isn't true. So that one goes out the window. If you're getting a cycle or you're ovulating, there's always a risk of pregnancy. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video and maybe you learned something new about breastfeeding that you didn't know. And if you happen to know any other misconceptions, comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, so that way I know you want to see more videos from me in the future. Stay tuned because we have exciting stuff coming up on this channel. Thank you.